Please. OBS can eat a complete ass. Tomorrow I stand before the council to be banished. I go not into the void with fear or malice, but merely anticipation. If this be my death, then it will be a homecoming. Perhaps I was never meant to truly be among the living. Go into the unknown. Go with open eyes into the unknown and welcome what I will see there. Well, sure once you got there, you were very pleased. The classic void. Krakator. Something tells me we shall end up in the void. Because every game must have a void or an abyss or a shadow realm or something of the sort. Yes, that feller. Classic. Yeah, he's just like, so what if I've just ripped people off and murdered them? If that be a crime, then the whole world is guilty. Oh. Yeah. Well, I mean, he was still being weird. He was still obsessed with the power that he believed he could hold. I now have this power, I and I alone. That don't seem like honest intentions to me, but maybe started with honest intentions and was slowly corrupted by the possibilities. Was that all we needed to do here? The other guy said he was leaving. Going back to Broski. No, he's still here. Did he hand me another key? Nice, so that's all it was, right? It was a journal, some unidentified jewelry, and the necromizer. Speaking of... Surrounded by the corpses of friends who just didn't make the grade. Put these comrades to good use. By combining the fortifier and a large capacity, you can raise even the most mutilated corpses. So, can you only use that on dead allies? Or can you use that on anything? I'd rather my dead allies just stop being dead. Well, let us mosey. Do I want to go back and then check this out? I think I'm just going to hold off until I get a Heartstone. You said I've seen it and passed it. That could be anywhere at this point. It could be the Black Mountain Mines, the Wheel Clan. Nothing should be there anymore. Oh, I'd never guess. Brilliant! I mean, is it something that you will just find, or is it in a specific place that I will never find again? Whatever. We'll ponder that another time. Did I have a reason to go back here? as well stop in regardless. True. Let me up. Madam?
Hello again. Certainly. Of course. What did you want to talk about? Mingarad. What did she see?
Oh.
I have no idea. Interesting. That's the ancient symbol of the Malokian hand. The Malokian hand were assassins for what used... I don't...
Apparently
okay.
not. I thought you would at least care to know that, what's his name, has passed away in the years hence. She seems so fond of him. Tervilliger. Well, do we just go straight on to Dark Elvington? Probably just get killed when we show up. Willy the Wisps! Wisp Essence. Which are not the essences I need for the quest, though. I need... what kind of essence? Oh wait, I did need Mithril here. Shit. Didn't I have two then? Didn't I give you one? I gave someone one. I gave you one. Alright. Might as well go back and finish that. I'm not taking all their essences. They take up 4 dang squares apiece. I spill coffee all over myself because for some reason I keep thinking I have time to drink while we're traveling. Hell-based. Who needed this crap? Illumin. Whomst were they? Why have I not battered this? Well, come the heck on. What? Why do you need so many squares? Buh.
It is done.
Sure, I'll do it right away.
My money.
How can I? It's about time.
What is it that you want?
I have not. Well, I may have had a scroll of it at one point. No, wait. Are you saying I unlocked it without realizing it? I don't think I went into any of those disciplines. Wait, who the hell are you? There you are. I have a Mithril. Hoorah. I'm aware that the spell exists. I was not planning on getting it because I've been able to batter things well enough. I don't think this bow do much for me. Now we go. Ugh.
That's the way to show those bastards. I mean, good hit, sir. What is it that you want?
Get out of the way is what I want from you. Ugh.
Aggressive attack.
Jesus fucking Christ. What? You kidding? He's stuck in the fucking wall. We have arrived. Oh. Okay, they're just standing here. I was expecting violence. I'm here to see Mingorod. Okay, I guess I needed to have one. Shit. I left them all in Toronto. Why are you wearing those? Don't wear those. I haven't carried it. I dropped it off in Toronto when I first started stashing stuff in that sarcophagi. The best part is none of them attack me out here. Gonna say we could try and just get a random encounter from the Malachian hand. But they only attack out here for some reason, in the Morbihan plains. Well, good thing we don't, like, starve to death or nothing while walking. Jesus! I doubt it, because they never seem to attack me out here. That's what I was just saying. They were only ever attacking out in the Morbihan. Holy fucking shit, just give me a fucking 2 steps! Of course, they always run away, which makes this take even longer! Stop it! Can you imagine taking, like, a 3-week journey all the way out here just to be told you forgot your membership card and you can't come in? I don't know. I thought they were just like... No, honestly, because of the book, I expect them to attack me as soon as I showed up, and I figured I'd fight my way in. Yes, but I'm not doing that. That's always the least satisfying. Because, like, the book said they were immediately getting shot at. So I was like, alright, so they're probably not going to be happy that I'm there. I was expecting a fight, but since they're not going to, you know, immediately give me one, I'm inclined to approach more diplomatically. Alright, well, I did not deduce that they were working directly with a Malachian hand. So I'll have to make that trip again in case I die in some stupid encounter. It was the time, and what a time it was. You fucking dicks. Couldn't have done this on my way over here. So it would seem. It's weird how the dotted line, like, morphs when you're traveling like that. Why can't I reach the bear? Like, if you have two stops, if I, like, put this here, the other one there, the two lines morph differently while I'm traveling. Like, this one stays where it is and just gets shorter. That one keeps, like, shifting. Really strange observation, but couldn't help but notice with all this traveling I'm doing. Well, it doesn't for the closer one, the one you're actually moving on. Just let me get somewhere. God, it takes them... I can kill those in one hit, and it takes them, like, 5 or 6. Oh. Virgil's picking up flowers. Jesus! There's like 12 encounters already. I have the stupid shit now. Okay, so these guys are also living in trees, but much spookier trees. You don't look like you're one of them. Oh, perhaps you are. Mum. These people are not as easy to butter up as the less spooky elves.
What do you want of me? I rarely speak with those of your kind.
Why do you say such things?
Pitiful creature. Why are you wasting my time with your drivel? You're obviously not fit to speak with me. Begone!
Must be something I can do to impress you.
Perhaps I will deign to speak with you for a moment or two. Consider yourself lucky. I am Zan Alurin, warrior priestess of the Dark Elves. And who are you, stranger? You've never before seen the trees of Senang. Of that, I am certain. honesty. You surprise me. You take a large risk in exposing yourself to me, especially considering what you are.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know exactly who you are, but I do know that you don't belong here. Sometimes I see things that others cannot. I know that your road has been long and that you're in grave danger by being here. I suppose you could say that meeting me has increased that danger.
For some reason, I don't feel you pose a threat.
That still remains to be seen, but unlike many of my brethren and sisters here, I am seeking answers to difficult questions. Blind devotion to a cause is the easiest path to take, and the most foolish. I wish to shed light on the path ahead and choose the best way to travel. Those answers, I think, begin with you.
Why would you think that?
I see things. When you walked into Sinang, I saw something around you. A great latticework of wood and iron, and it carried a great weight, which weighed nothing at all.
Well, that's
These are the
oxymoronic.
visions I see. What they mean, I don't always know. But I do know that you are somehow important to me.
Well, what answers are you seeking?
What do you know of the Dark Elves? Do you know the differences between us and our cousins in Kintara?
I know the philosophical differences.
Then you know that the Dark Elves,
Oh-ho.
like Aranax, want Arcanum to once again be ruled by elves, and elves only. They will stop at nothing to make this a reality. They've already done much, and are still doing so.
Keep saying they. Aren't you a dark elf?
Yes. Yes, I am. I am a Dark Elf. Sometimes that is a burden. I don't know exactly what I believe anymore. I see visions, and these visions tell me that there is something very wrong with what the Dark Elves are working for. Something very wrong with all that they have done.
That's a hell of a thing to spill on a complete stranger. I don't think you want these people finding out your concerns. What have they done?
I can say no more. All I can tell you is that I do not know if my place is here among them, and that somehow my answers lie with you, and where you are going. But I won't lie about my loyalties. In the end, it is my own answers that I seek. When my choice is made, that is all that will matter.
If it's answers that we both seek, then why don't you join me?
You would have me, knowing I can make you no promises? Knowing that my own answers will always come first? And you have no idea where we are going, and I will not tell you. Not yet. Not until I am sure of the right choice.
Well, we're going wherever I'm going, so if that's not where you plan on going, then we're gonna have an issue. Will you come with me?
No, I don't think that I...
That's exactly what I expected. Go to hell. Everyone that I found, companion-wise, is just hyper evil. Magnus is the only exception, and Virgil just does whatever I want. Can I go in?
When my guards informed me a foot soldier of the Malokian Hand was here to see me, I couldn't guess what you could possibly have to speak with me about.
Are you the one I'm looking for, then? I've come to talk about your banishment of the dwarves.
What concern are a bunch of inbred dwarves to you? You should be out hunting down that blimp survivor instead of wasting my time, assassin.
BMC directly relates to our search for the blimp survivor.
I think you are searching for anything to excuse the Hand's inability to locate the survivor.
We're more effective when we're all given all necessary information.
Your attitude troubles me. We have shared our information openly with the Malokian Hand, and then you come here, accusing us of dealing deceptively with you.
It's my presence that troubles you. I see the lust in your eyes. Well. Has that made everyone hostile? Yep, that was Mingarad. Oh boy. Do I roll with that? Stenar's escape from the void using the unfinished gate pulled our timetable back a fair amount. The dwarves are now being worked twice as hard to facilitate the imminent return of Aranax. Please report your progress in regards to the Vendigroth matter. Must destroy the device in order to ensure the success of our plan. So Stenar escaped from the void. I guess that's where the Black Mountain were banished, to the void. And that's why Kingy thing of the Wheel Clan had so many regrets. Well, I presume everyone outside is going to be hostile now as well. Nope! Alright, perfect. Who's this? What are you doing here? Yes, of course. He knows who I am. What are you talking about? You obviously know nothing of the hand traditions. So you know who I am? Who are you? Gideon Layer, first blade of the Malachian hand. Taught you for a long time, and here you are, having walked into my arms. Do we taunt him, or just ask questions? Find it interesting that you're a mere whipping boy for the Dark Elves. Ah, that's what I said. Why is the Malachian hand trying to kill me? Why? What did I do? The original contract was for a dwarf named Stenar Rockcutter. Oh, right! The old man. I struggle with names way too hard for a game like this. Okay, so they're just after me because they were after Stenar. Stenar... Playing this twice a week is really messing me. So Stenar... obviously was the man in the intro. He was sort of a father figure to Gilbert Bates. He is the one who escaped the void, according to this note. He's the only Black Mountain dwarf who managed to escape. They were after him. He gave me something. What did he give me? Did he give me a ring or something? Told me to seek the boy, which I guess was Gilbert Bates. And we've kind of gone round and round all over town. And here we are. Why do the Dark Elves want to kill Stenar? Alright. I find that amusing. I've killed every one of your incompetent assassins. No, but I'm surprised at your allegiances. The hand has changed much. Our assassins for more than 1,000 years. Our record is immaculate, our techniques, those of the oldest masters, and yet you have utterly failed to kill me after 20 jillion encounters. I know the Darien Ka, Gideon. I know why the hand left them. The book that Joachim sent me. Right, we never found Joachim. He just kind of disappeared from the plot. You may very well be the only living person outside of the hand who knows these things. Well, apparently Joachim does too. Who knows if he's still living. Now, we once served such evil ends is a shame to us. Well, what do you think you're serving now? You are just paid assassins. Is that not evil? You can't act like it's some kind of morally neutral thing just because you don't care what your employer's intentions are. Dumb shit. Why was the hand so shamed? Have any idea what sort of monster Kurgan the Terrible was? He discovered all of the dark necromantic arts. Every single one of them. Wow, what a guy. Enterprising fellow. He used to experiment on living souls, killing them and raising them from the dead. The Darien Ka was his evil prodigy, and we served them unquestioningly for 500 years. We'd never been told of what Kurgan had done. Then your leader, Trellian, found something. Found the writings of Kurgan, which described in detail the experiments he used to perform on his victims. So that was a journal that we found in Bellergrims later. Made Trellian sick with revulsion and despair. Vowed to destroy the daring Khan no matter what it was. I have actually found Kurgan's journal. Oh, it was stonecutters. Right, yeah. We just found that. Who was the one... No, right, that was a totally different guy. Who was that one? I forgot his name. The, journal of the guy who was just like, I never did anything wrong. Like I said, I'm struggling with names, so I'm trying to keep them together. Krakator, right. Seem to know much. What are you doing here? What brings you to the village of the Dark Elves? It seemed the last place you want to be. Do I want to tell him? I mean, he's here to kill me no matter what. Seems like telling him my story, the fact that we've kind of exposed the shameful history of his order. He seems to be on the back foot now, so openness may reveal something. So Aranax is coming back, and the Dark Elves are helping him to do so. And once again, the hand is being used for evil purposes. Yes, this is why you don't just take money from people to kill other people. Dumb shit. Okay, no more random assassins. What a fucking idiot. You really thought, like, there were no possible way you were being used for evil purposes when you were literally just being paid to murder people. Holy shit. Magically held. That's interesting. Never seen that before. I'm guessing conventional lockpicks will do nothing there. Who are you? Slave, is that why you've not destroyed this insulting creature? When it's holding you with magic. No way to break the spell. This guy doesn't care that we're saying this right in front of him, talking to his prisoners. Killed Tval Nor. You have to kill him, or can anyone kill him? You just need die and spell broke. What would you do if I did? Alright, well, that just seems like the right thing to do. So who's that? You guys don't have names. Was it you? You look majorly. If none of them tell me their name, I don't know who it will be. Like how none of these guys are aware what I just did to their leader. Who is this man?
Yes?
Well, you're probably gonna die in all this, so... I mean, is it you? Yes, it was. Alright. Good guess. Good work, gentlemen. I've killed your master. And off they go. Let's join the Moida. Oh, she's dead. Wow, wasn't even fighting back. I can't move. Why am I stuck? Get out of the way, you fucks! Holy shit. Well, I can't get over there. Jesus.
Impressive attack. An impressive attack.
Thanks. Oh, they just left.
That's the way to show those bastards. I mean, good hit, sir.
Chopping them to bits. Suppose we might as well finish the job. None of them carry gold, it seems. One of the ogres has, alas, perished. They all got the swanky armor. Really good amount of money to be made here. I don't know if the bows are worth it too. Alas. Hi. Well, she will never learn what her purpose was. Now she's naked. None shall remain. Stop dodging, fools. Ooh. What? What? I thought it would... I'm gonna lose it. Son of a bitch. Cool. Alright, well, this place has been wiped out. As it deserves. Alright. Oh god, there are so many! I did not notice the treeman.
A friend! I've been...
Don't die!
A friend! I've been wounded terribly. Quickly! I need healing.
Don't kill him. Fuck! Might have done, because I forgot to swap the axe out. Where are all the men? I can't see them. Much better. Man, I got so much stuff. I can't even carry it all. Oh well. Well, that's done. What is that? Oh, is that one of the things I want? Death Lantern. Nope, that is not it. Put a shield? They have shields. We both have shields. Oh, I did. I put it on Magnus because he was the one who, like, died instantly last time. Then I gave Virgil the strength. I can only use two. 2 spells total. And I had the shield on Magnus and the strength on Virgil. If I needed to shield them both, I would have done that, but this seemed fine. It's done. We're okay. Ah! Of course, there's another one inside the trees. Jesus! I don't even have time to scratch my eyebrow. Jesus! Perhaps. Was there a shopkeeper here who buys armor? I don't remember. Oh wait, probably the one who wanted the mithril. Not you. Oh wait, I need it identified though. Dang!
Hello again. Certainly. How can I help you?
I bring information about the village of the Dark Elves. It ain't no more.
I'm so very glad you returned to us. Did you find the village of the Dark Elves? What happened since you left us? So, Min Garad is a woman. I'd very much like to meet her.
That's gonna be difficult.
You killed her? That's truly unfortunate, elven ways being what they are. Nicely done.
Oh,
What
okay.
did she tell you?
She's happy about that. All she said was that you can't stop it now, Aranex.
Aranex? What would he have to do with all of this?
Stenar Rockcutter said something was coming back.
Yes, and now Min Garad says that you can't stop it, and mentions Aranex. Perhaps this is more grave than any of us know.
Why are we still, like, not clear on the fact that Aranex is coming back? He's literally appeared before my eyes and told me he was coming back. And then knocked me on my ass.
The story of Aranex is an old one. He was a powerful elf who lived in the Age of Legends. Back then, there was an elven council who ruled over the land, and Aranex had defied them. There was a great struggle between them, and Aranax was banished to the Void. The story, of course, is much more complicated than that, but those are the important points.
What is the Void?
The Void is where people go when they are banished.
There's a lot of dialogue.
Don't ask
I
me
can
about
tell.
it. I don't know what it's like. In fact, no one knows, because no one has ever come back from there.
Except Stenar, apparently. He didn't seem that shooken up by his experience, although he was very skinny, which is probably why he was able to blend in as a gnome. What do you mean by the Age of Legends?
The Age of Legends refers to a time in Arcanum's history when things were much different than they are now. There was an elven council that ruled over all of the races, and magic was a large part of everyone's lives. It was a time of heroes and great good, and also of great evil. A time before the rise of technology, before the Dwarven clan wars, before the mages left for Tula.
Tula! What more is there to the story of Aranax?
I don't know as much about the history as others. The Panari religion is very concerned with Aranax. The prophecy of his return comes from them. If you have questions about it, they have temples all across Arcanum.
I'm sick of those
Any
guys.
priest
They're
would be able to
weirdos.
give you the particulars.
What should we do? Oh, I also read a note she had.
What does it say?
Those are the BMC and a man named Aranax. Well, we have to... why are we still... Like, all the dialogue options suggest that we don't know who Aranax is, and it's kind of annoying. I realize it's because you could have any of these conversations out of order. But it just makes my character seem like he forgets, like, what we talked about even quicker than I do.
So, the Black Mountain clan was banished in order to help Aranax weaken the wards. He's really coming
Ah, I beat you to that
We
joke.
elves are a magical race and wise to the ways of ruin and prophecy. But I never really thought... Regardless, we must act. You must speak to my mother. She may be able to see what is to be done.
What is this reference to Vendigroth?
Vendigroth? I know that the Vendigroth wastes are to the northeast, and that Vendigroth plays a part in the Panari legends of Aranax. There's been debate as to whether it was an actual city or merely something symbolic. It would seem that the Dark Elves and this Kanhua might have found something there.
Kanhua! What should we do?
My mother will know the course we should take. She may be able to see through all of this and tell us what is to be done.
Well, she'll tell it all in riddles, and we will have a hell of a time parsing it, so look forward to that. Madame.
Hello again, traveler.
Hello, Silver Lady.
Yes, I knew you'd return to me. And it seems that you still walk the shore. This gladdens me.
Why?
It means that you've chosen the right path, traveler. At least, right in the way that you see things. I am happy for you.
May I ask you something?
Of course. What is the question?
What am I to do next? Please try to be clear. Yeah, just tell me the facts, my lady.
Your answer lies with Nazruddin.
How is that possible?
You have your answer, traveler. We won't be speaking again.
I hate you. Well, we are supposed to be the reincarnation of Nazruddin, so apparently the answer lies with us.
Hello again. Certainly. How you did. And what did she tell you?
She told me your answer lies with Nazruddin.
That's very, very odd.
Why?
Because Nazruddin has been dead for more than 2,000 years.
That seems to make things difficult. I guess we gotta go dig up his grave.
Yes, it would seem so.
Nazruddin and the council, they banished Aranax.
Yes, I know. At least that's the story. As I've said, I don't know the details.
That puts me in a pinch. I'm looking for a dead man.
Yes, it is very strange. My recommendation is that you travel to Caledon. There you will find the first temple of the Panari and perhaps some more answers.
Sounds like a good idea. Would you like to join me?
No, you already have too many companions as it is. Was there anything else?
So she will finally become a companion. The question is, do I want to give up either of these guys? It'd be nice to see what her skills were.
Sure, I'll do it now.
Hello again. Certainly. I was hoping you might offer. I do have many responsibilities here in Kantara, but I think my place is with you. This matter affects all of Arcanum and the elves more directly. Yes, I will go with you and do what needs to be done if you will have me.
Be an honor.
And it will be my honor to be associated with someone of such obvious courage and integrity. Shall we?
Do we? Whatever do you mean? Ah. That is a good call. Based on charisma. So what is it? What is the formula again? Charisma for the third. Alright. I suppose I oughta. What's the max you can have? Is there like a fixed limit, or is it just whatever your persuasion and charisma max out to? 6 plus 1. Ah, interesting. Alright, well, what is your deal? You're a bowist, a dodgist, not much of a meleeist. Any magiques? We got water magics. Healing magics. I think you are a better alternative to Virgil, to be honest. She'll probably be pissed if I take that, but I want to read it. Yoink! Although I must leave on my search for the Dark Elves, I shall keep the moments we shared in my heart. I can only hope that one day we will walk again in the trees of Kintara hand in hand. Well, you don't seem to understand how the elves roll.
How may I help you?
Nah. They're the same, but yours is slightly more going on. Crit 50 against animals. So, if I took... Will Magnus just wait here forever if I were to take someone else as a companion?
How may I help you? Yes. What would you like me to do? Yes, I'll wait.
How can I help? It's about time.
Oh, so he'll just go back to Skylar and Sons. Peculiar. I will be right back. you watching other streams? Where would Virgil end up then? Surely he doesn't just go back to the blimp. That would be a pain in the ass to get him back. Just, it's tough because I know he's like, I mean, he's kind of been contributing a lot less to the story since our last correspondence with Joaquin. But since there's a lot of overlap between him and Raven, I feel like Raven might be slightly better in combat. Especially because he's got some kind of wasted skill points in, like, picklocks. Well, he's a good dodger. True.
How can I help you?
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do.
It is done.
How may I help? I'm
Sure we'll end up back in Toronto someday. Oh, I don't want you doing that. No, dummy. Well, hopefully that's not a dangerous amulet. She's already wearing an unidentified medallion. Doesn't even know what it is, and she's wearing it. Hang on a minute. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh, boy. Why even have that? I don't know if they'll ever need these magic beans. Whatever, you can hang on to the rest of that crap.
Sure, I'll do it right.
How may I help you?
Wait. What would I...
What is it that you want of me? I'm ready to...
Cursive having two healers is actually a good thing. This is probably going to work out poorly, but... If I leave and come back, Magnus will probably have moved on. You're right that I do want to bring Virgil to the Panari Temple. But I also feel like having these two together in the party is redundant. Well, he's still here. What are you sniffing, Teddy? Okay, is that how it works? He'll be pissy? Well, he's already pissy. He doesn't even like me that much. If I say... Okay, is that how it works? I wasn't sure if there was going to be a permanent thing.
How can I help you? Eh? Was there anything else?
Eh?
Of course.
How can I help you? It's about... How can I help you? What would you like me to do? As if I wanted to travel with an ignorant outlander like you, anyhow. Well, perhaps we'll meet again. Good day to you, sir.
I can't tell if his disposition went down. I wasn't actually looking at it.
How may I? I'm...
Alright. We get to Caledon again. What? Holy shit, she shoots fast. Why was she like going into melee range though? Does she actually need to have arrows like in her inventory at all times to use the bow? Ah, okay. Just leave. Oh boy. I need to keep her constantly stocked. That's gonna be annoying. Oh, I never actually stashed any. Dang. Inventory management sucks. Dorian amulet. Whoa. Guess you might as well have one. No, I didn't mean to give you that one. It'd be nice if we could just swap places with these items. Whatever. We're just gonna sell these. I don't have as much inventory bullshit to deal with. Oh. What? Uh-oh. Did I want that? Oh, it's the same as yours. That's weird. I've never seen a merchant not want to sell something. Yeah, it's identical to her, so it doesn't really matter, but it surprised me. Okay, so that's worthless. I should never carry those. Probably will. Move, dumb shit. Why is the water so loud? What is your armor? Dragon skin leather. 9, say 25. Damn, that's a lot of fuego. Yeah, it is. For what it is. Maybe I'll just hang on to it in case I ever add a mage to my party. Proper mage. 26, 9. I think hers is better overall. Ring of Dank Magics. Don't seem worth it. Well, I don't. Well, I guess that'll do. Are there any, like, equip limitations on armor? Like, is there a reason why I wouldn't want a mage to wear heavy armor? Games usually don't... A lot of games don't really consider that. Yeah, it's weird. So, like, what would be the advantage of robes other than lightweight? And possibly some buffs, if they're magic. Well, Magnus isn't here. How long it take? Alright. Let's get back to Caledon. Was there something else I needed to do here? I don't think so. Then let's roll. What's
How
your
may I
story,
help you?
anyway?
Then I will do my best to answer.
Oh.
How may I help? Then I will do my best. Nasruddin. He was the leader of the Elven Council during the Age of Legends. How may I help you?
Alright, she's got no story to tell.
Wait! Do you see that man? The one at the front of the temple?
Not anymore, I don't.
That's Alexander, first acolyte of the Panari Church. I never thought I'd actually lay eyes on him.
What about him?
The man's a living legend. Joachim used to tell me stories about him. Not a nobler soul in all of Arcanum, it said. And he's a skilled warrior as well. Not the sort you want to tangle with.
Is that so? Well, you don't know who I do and don't want to tangle with. So you're picturing the Tarantian. Wow, so he's excited to see me. I thought he was the big shot. You're the living one. It's a miracle. Oh boy, here we go. Let's not blow this out of proportion. The return of Nasruddin, the final battle. The end of all we know and a new beginning. Oh boy. Fine, I'm the living one. Do as I say and shut up. We were warned by the High Priest to expect your arrival. I thought you were the High Priest. I guess your first acolyte is not High Priest. Told us to scorn you as an imposter. For some reason, he refuses to believe. This whole thing is a bit odd. There are times when all of us find it difficult to follow the path chosen for us. In the end, does it really matter? I'm intent on discovering what has happened, and already you and Aranax have crossed paths. How do you know these things? Okay, so doing the Morrowind thing. It's like, are you truly the prophecy, or just fake it till you make it? Most people would stop trying to kill me. What can I expect from the people around here? Speak with Hadrian the archaeologist. You may not want to tell him. He's a man of faith, but he is old. Belief in you will come slowly. Gun through Wilhelm. Brilliant man and will open to new ideas. He should accept you immediately. Can you tell me of the Panari Church? Can you tell me of Nasruddin? Oh boy, here's all the exposition. God, it just goes in circles. I happen to know some that do come back from the void. Spoken with someone who has done so. Here we go. Why are we back to this? Okay, so I skipped the exposition a bit by doing the interview with the newspaper, which has made this guy kind of go nuts. Now I have to start this fucking all over. Yes, yes. Now, this is what I want to know. Where did he die? But more importantly, maybe where was he buried? As Rudin traveled to the southernmost tip of the land and there laid himself to rest. Huh? Oh. Well, do I not count as pilgrim? Yes. I'm just tuning it out. Honestly, it's the repetitive overworld music that's grating me at this point. Okay, so Saint Mannix was basically Jesus. Good to know. Oh, this is all your accumulated knowledge. Great and powerful father was born in the elven forest of this world, but not of it. What? Body of flesh, but spirit and wisdom of the gods. Eyes that saw beyond his years, dreams born of another age. And when he saw the time was right, he gathered about him an elven council, benevolent beings who saw the world as he did. Mighty Gorgoth. Kraktur, whose heart was dark and fearful. The Bane of Kree. So this is everybody who's been banished. There seems to be a thing with, like, fictional scripture, is that every single other sentence seems to start with the word "and" in a complete defiance of grammar. Well, I didn't read it. Spirit shall be reborn on wings of fire and shrouded in fog, and there he shall fight the final battle with the evil one. Obviously, that is us falling out of the blimp. I shan't. What? I don't have strong magics. You said I could go in. Are we not finished speaking? Oh. I guess I just never prompted that one. Which one are you, priest? Who are you, sir? Wilhelm. You are the man who would be receptive to me. Okay, we're speaking on opposite sides of a closed door. What do you do here? You are the historian. Research on older translations of the Arcanum, I have found some interesting discrepancies. What do you mean? The Arcanum we read today refers to our order as the Panari. The word Panari in the Old Tongue means light servant or follower. For this older copy, we are referred to as the Panranes, means defenders of the gate. Very odd. Anything else? Alright. Tell me of Saint Mannix. Do you believe in the Ascension? I heard there were eyewitnesses. Oh, we heard of Kan Hua. I forget where. It was recently. It was another name in a heap of exposition, so I've already forgotten what it was referring to. Or how he was referred to. Clank, 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 clank. Why can't they just stop moving for a minute? Wow, what a guy. Well, if you got nothing to do all day, you might as well get your steps in. Okay. Wasn't the person who witnessed the Ascension named Kan Hua? Alexander suggested he'd be fine with us spilling the beans. Alright. We're getting into some interesting places here. Got a gnome priest. Hadrian. Right, so I gotta be careful. I gotta tread lightly here. Are they for sale? Maybe I gotta check them out first. Strange glass device. The Eye of Krektur. The Finger of Mannix. Wow, he got some big-ass hands then. That is a humongous finger. A skeleton's finger. The Finger of St. Mannix. Why is that here? Damn. That is an alpha move. Very enlightening. So everyone wants to see him. Raises from his seat. He wasn't even sitting. That is... I don't know. Depends on how your customs hold the integrity of human remains, I guess. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm about to get quizzed. Islands of the Serpent Spire. A large population of fire giants. So this is probably a check for any knowledge I've accumulated. Stone is of the local area. There are elven characters, namely as the final resting place of Nazrudin. The design is old elven. Rune work is exquisite. We've never seen inside. Is anyone? No one has ever broken the seal. Okay, so it's not that he hasn't been to the sarcophagus, it's that he wants to open it and nobody will let him. Very much. I'm not so sure about that. That's also a good excuse to, like, have me executed for sacrilege.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, oh, and furthermore, oh. Old illustration of the catacombs, drawn by the keeper of the first keeper of the crypt, apparently for his own use. All of the connecting passages were walled off soon after the discovery, except for one. There's a passageway which comes up through the floor, and it's so well hidden in the stonework that it's been missed all these years. Man, I just walk right in here, and instantly people trust me with their, like, longest-held secrets. Think I see your plan. Enter the sewers. It's always the sewers. When you've entered, you will be in a small room. There's a crack in the wall. You'll find yourself in a passageway. You'll come to a stone door. Speak the word Crimstone. Interesting. Wonder what the significance of Crimstone is. You'll see adjoining passages. Don't enter them. If you wish to avoid them, go straight through the door and up to the burial room. Fascinating. Well, this is going to be quite something. I would not be surprised if we ultimately reveal that these remains are not what they think they are. Best streamers, perfect. The UI on Twitch changed again. I swear, every time I try to ban somebody, the UI is different. Don't touch me, Lucas. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Go away. Well, usually somebody offers me the best and somebody else offers me cheap. They never offer me best and cheap. Why do I feel like we might have needed these for an alternative? Try and sneak down there. Where's this go? Whoa!
No, I'm afraid I just don't like you very much.
Okay. Chill out. Jesus. If we weren't allowed to go down there, those men should have stopped me. Whatever. Let us depart. A crack in the wall, such as this. Oh ho. And the dungeon music that we haven't heard in a long time. So I presume I could have gotten in here at any point. I just didn't notice. But you know, I kinda want Magnus back at this point. Whatever. We'll see how they do. They said go straight if we don't want to deal with... Well, that was once we actually get in there. We have to speak the magic words at the magic door. Oh, never mind. Well, if there's dangers around the other passages, then surely that means there's... What are you doing? Surely that means there is treasures as well. Oh, she's punching now. Son of a bitch. Yeah, she only, like, had, like, 50, and she shoots them like a Gatling gun. Well. Make use of that, I guess. If we find a better one. Yeah, I wonder if she is... Like, if I give her a melee weapon, she just seems to auto-equip it. So I would have to remove it to make her use a bow. Unless the bow is just better. What? Why'd you fall over? The thing was already dead.
I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Ooh. You are impressed. Yeah, maybe there's no treasures, but there's at least XP to be had. Our melee skill is mid. Well, sub-mid, actually. So perhaps I just go get more arrows. Oops. Where's a standard? Oh, there's a standard Smythe. All of them. Hang on, is that $3 per arrow? I didn't keep count. She's gonna blow through those instantly. I need way more than that. You need gloves and a helmet. Okay, she is smart enough. Let's see if I can sleep scum some extra arrows. Nope. Oh, so I can. Yeah, I think it is, in fact, $3 per arrow. That's expansive, but we got shitloads of money. Let's get her to 200 at least. I have a feeling that will not last. It's not just inaccuracy, it's how fast she shoots them. Honestly, she's probably like... She'll probably end up shooting like 2 or 3 arrows after the enemy dies. Or like right before the first one even... You know what I mean. She's shooting them so fast that 3 of them are still in flight when the enemy dies. What? Not this time? Oh, well, he's out. Yeah, those arrows are not gonna last. Holy smokes. Jesus! This is ridiculous. Yeah, I suppose we will. Alright, well that was a minimum amount of XP. There's one of those games where it would be nice if skills kind of leveled up based on your use of them, so that if I have her, you know, she's obviously like crazy good at bows, but if I give her a melee weapon and have her use that more, then she would ultimately start to level that up. Brimstone. Okay, well, he said to go straight through here as well, I think. This goes down, and it's probably too much more danger. Oh, it's just back to sewers. It's a part of sewers I ain't seen. No, I've been here. This isn't like another secret way in? This would have just bypassed the magic door entirely. Well, that's silly. Sarcophagi. I'm a wager this would just go upstairs, and I'd probably get in trouble for going out that way. Just take his whole ass head. The guy just wanted a piece of bone, and I'm taking his whole skull. Oh, wow. Why is it bloody inside? The skeleton is missing its right finger. So... St. Mannix and Nasruddin were the same. Either that, or... This is just a tomb of St. Mannix. Oh! Poop pub. So is this the secret for the stone circle thing for the north? Did I write that down? Enough. How do I leave? Can I not leave the way I came?
What is it that you want of me? What can I answer for you? I used to live... I used to...
How may I help you? Then I will do my... This is Caledon. The first...
Well, okay. Looks like it's showing a stone circle. Well, I guess maybe we need this translated. I can't leave the way I came in. They're gonna attack me if I walk out. Or I would assume. I can't even open the door. Oh, what? Wait. Is this cave-in not the way I came in? How do I leave? Oh. Why is it just that one innocuous square? It wasn't a trapdoor, it was just a floor. It was just one square on the floor. Nah. Let me up. Well, they could have made it... Yeah. They could have left it open since they had gone through it, so at least I would know where the hell it was. I've made some interesting observations. I'll be the first to lay their eyes. What's this? Say this skull from the sarcophagus in the burial chamber, are you sure? What's the matter? It's not elven, it's a human skull. There are other strange things about what I saw. I noticed the skeleton was missing his right finger. But we already know what he's talking about. He's never known if the finger was actually that of the great saint. It would seem that it very well may be. Are you saying the body in the sarcophagus is Mannix? Why would they have buried him in the tomb of Nasrudin? There's something else. The message in blood. Sounds like ancient Panarum, an ancient language used by the early church elders. Hasn't been used for centuries. Gunther Wilhelm is an expert. Would know what it means. Oh, they buried him alive. The body, this Mannix himself. Oh, dang. We have shaken his faith to the very core. So, they cut off his finger, or he cut off his own, and was buried alive, and wrote that message. Why ever were that? He claimed, the legend claims he cut off his finger as ransom to the barbarians. But if he was buried right after severing his finger, and he used his stumpy finger to write a message in blood, who did that, and why did they bury him alive? And why was he buried where Nasrudin was said to be buried? Were they one and the same? Was he a reincarnation or something? I've discovered something about the remains of Nasrudin. Proverbial wool has been pulled over her eyes, but for what reason? Suppose it could be that the early church elders believed an ascension theory might strengthen people's beliefs, but at the cost of another man's life? I find that difficult to believe. There's something else. Otis, no. Go away. Go away. The first word means mirror or opposite, and the second word means truth. The opposite of the truth. So maybe that's why we had to go opposite coordinates for that puzzle. Yes. Now it makes sense. Because that really pissed me off, the idea that you just had to go opposite to the coordinates. But now we actually have a clue, so I've just jumped the gun on that puzzle. Found another passage inconsistent with the Arcanum we read today. Have you read the passage where it talks about the final resting place of Nasrudin? Nasrudin traveled to the southernmost tip of the land and laid himself to rest. The copy I've been translating says the exact same thing, except for one slight difference. Nasrudin crossed the waters and traveled to the southernmost tip of the land, so he went to an island. I always assumed that the scriptures were speaking on the mainland. Of course, when the remains are found, no one bothered to look again. The southernmost tip of any land is the Isle of Thanatos. Doesn't Thanatos just mean death in Greece? In Greek? Or the island of the dead? Is where you next should go. You have the time before you leave. Could you uncover the truth behind St. Mannix? There are those men here who would be interested in finding the responsible party. Why do you think they did all this? There's something about the actual remains of Nasrudin which they are afraid of. Seek out his final resting place. There we'll find your answers. Alright. So if he wants us to solve the riddle of St. Mannix, then we got to work out that puzzle. Let's head back to the way. I keep reading that as Bob's altar. Right. We are getting places. Mike could do. I'll ask when we get back. Ye must know the word that opens all doors. Truth. Yo! Whoa. Well, I'll be darned. 5th of Harvest, 1108. Kryn Erden himself appointed me the first acolyte today. Feel fortunate to have finally met him, as his days seem near over. I was overwhelmed with prideful emotion at the thought that I was now to carry on the most important task of maintaining the wards. 1st of Darkfall, 1108. I presided over my first Panari Council today. All went well, and we established without a doubt that the divinity of Nesrudin. Otis, go lay down. The usual debate ensued, but this time we were able to convince those on the council who still held doubts that Nesrudin was indeed sent by the gods to lead us into this world. My mind is troubled. An elf by the name of Kanhua ascended from the mountains today and has begun ingratiating himself into the council. Claims to be the son of an original elven council member, but I'm not certain I believe him. Oh boy. So this Kanhua is up to no good. And Kanhua was the one who claimed to have witnessed the ascension of St. Mannix. The others have taken a liking to him, though, and seem to have no doubts as to the veracity of his tale. I do not know why he makes me uncomfortable, but I feel great distress when I am in his presence. Kanhua has brought several of his elven folk into the fold. Worse, he is beginning to spread heresy about the truths of the church. He's insinuated that the wards are merely an outward representation of an inward discipline that we all must cultivate, or some such nonsense. He trivializes the life of the great Nesrudin by offhandedly suggesting that he never existed, and that the whole tale of Nesrudin and the banishment is allegorical. He has not been stating these preposterous theories outright, but I've engaged him in several philosophical debates on the matters of doctrine, and he has all but cornered him into admitting his beliefs. I don't think I sold it, so I must have. I'll double check. I may have given it to Magnus, so... His animosity towards me is growing, but he is not my concern. It is the rest of the leadership. They welcome him. He offers an easier, less disciplined view of the Panari life. Amidst my great turmoil, I've been delivered a sign. I was visited today by the physical manifestation of Nesrudin. I am certain of this. As I was tending the wards, as I do these days with no help from my brothers, he appeared to me. He asked all manner of questions and appeared pleased when I explained how I was maintaining the wards. Oh boy! Somebody, when, what's the word? What the hell's the word? Impersonated Nesrudin. And got him to spill the beans, so now they know how to take down the wards. We talked for what seemed like hours. He even tested my faith by hinting that he knew Nesrudin, that he was not divine. It was only after he departed that I realized I had actually been speaking with Nesrudin himself. I do not know from where the certainty comes, but I am sure in my heart that it was him. Kanhua means to kill me. Yesterday I confronted him with news of my vision, and he exploded with rage, calling me a heretic. Him calling me a heretic. I would laugh if the situation were not so desperate. I almost attacked him on the spot, but I called upon my training to calm my rage and quickly excused myself from his office. I then returned to my room to contemplate what my course of action should be. Later that night, as I was out performing my walking meditation, I was set upon by his elven cohorts. After killing several of them, I fled. I do not know what I shall do now. I know my life will end should I set foot in the temple again, but it is not my life that matters. The truth of the Panari must live beyond me. I can only imagine the lies Kanhua has been spreading in my absence. My exile is at an end. I've meditated on my situation. I know what I must do. I will return to the temple to declare what I know for all to hear. I will leave my writings safely hidden here, along with my ceremonial sword, that feel my death is at hand. My soul I now commit to the hands of Nesrudin. Oh boy, so his sword's special then? I mean, it's special in the sense that it's got his name on it, but... more ceremonial than practical. I will have to give it to somebody, though, because I have a feeling it will be important. I'll just let her use it, I guess. Well, how the tables have turned. No. Wait a minute. So Kanhua is still alive then. He's the one hunting us. Oh boy! Wouldn't you know it, the greatest faith in all the land is founded on lies, false principles, deception, murder. Isn't that always how it goes? I like the cool lighting effect. Obviously, it's just a static effect, but they have colors on the floor where the big old church windows. I've discovered the truth of Mannix. Here you go. Seems we were misled from the beginning, and now I see why we were called the Defenders of the Gate. We have a great responsibility. We shall begin to live up to it. What should I do now, Guthrie? If you haven't already, please go to Alexander and tell him what you found. He's going to want to have a long talk with some of his superiors. I'm glad I'm not one of them. Huh. What about you, sir? I found the whole truth. The man was truly a saint and a warrior, and it seems that we, Panari, have been neglecting our true duties. That shall no longer be the case. Alright, well, we've raised his spirits. Aha! I don't know if... Why... Ooh! Okay, so it's a talisman. That sounds pretty good. Don't know what that'll do, but we'll hang on to it. Glass key? Huh? A what? Oh, iron key. So do I need the iron key for the safe? Or where'd the glass key be used? Oh. Things is getting weird. I have something very important to tell you. Many of your troubles, living one, were born because we allowed ourselves to be deceived for so many years. That will be no longer. And it seems my family has been deceived and dishonored. I think I know to whom I must speak about this. Oh. Well, here you go. I guess she's not using it after all. Thank you, sir. I will get her a proper melee weapon while we're here. Okay, what? Yes, and no wonder that Aranax has been creeping through. Travel to the Vault of Iron and bring with you the Key of Glass. The Vault of Iron has to be that iron safe, then. Let's get her a melee weapon. What's her strength? 9. We have no idea what the strength requirement of any weapon is until we try and equip it. Although she can two-hand it if I don't... I should give her a shield, but... Give her that. It ain't much. Wow. ED electrical damage. You ain't wrong. I probably should, honestly. Oh well. Oh, he won't buy it back. Alright. That shall be that. So, first things first, let's see if this key actually opens that safe like it suggests. Nope! So this has to be used in the stonecutter mines then, right? Surely. I don't remember seeing a place to use it. This is the last step in this book. Stone and shape, walk the path he follows in its wake. Found the place of voices. The road from here is not much longer. You've traveled far to see the light. So there's like a whole thingamajig here. I'm gonna just head back here to see if I spot a clue. Oh, is the stonecutter clan part of this, or am I just insane? How did I find out about the stonecutters again? Oh, Iron Clan, not stonecutter, idiot. Son of a bitch. Down there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. One of those annoying cases? I think it is. Oh, right. I was supposed to tell his brother. He left to go visit his brother, and I gotta go meet them for my reward. Ah.
That's the way to show those bastards. I mean, good hit, sir.
That sword's pretty slow. Yeah. Oh. Found it. Ancient iron device. Nope. So where the hell's the glass key get used? So this is the last step. I have a feeling whatever's... So I gotta make the iron key first. Probably gets me in here. Maybe ultimately it leads to that vault. So this was a waste of time until I can find some Heartstone! Well, that was a roundabout trip for nothing. Yeah. You idiot, Virgil! Butterfingers. Holy shit.
I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Holy shit. Holy shit! Why the rabbit again? Is this another Stillwater giant? Vorpal bunny.
I can't believe you'd have me attack such a good-hearted person.
Was it good-hearted? What? What was I supposed to do? Not kill the bunny? Is this like an Alice in Wonderland reference? White rabbit and Vorpal blade in one? The most insane side quest. Okay, is it a side quest I've come across yet?
Wow, I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Holy shit! Go on. Only helps if you even figure out what I'm referring to. Well, I don't know. Most insane side quest. Is it one I've even encountered yet? I have some open side quests from the beginning of the game. This one? Not that one, surely. Ooh. I don't think I found this out. Really? Wow, fuck that then. Where's the man? The man. Oh, he's back in the Wheel Clan, you idiot. Why did I think he was in Caledon? see the island. You'll not find anyone fool enough to take you there. Alright, well, give me the black route then. Wonder if I... Oh, wait. Persuasion. Woo! I changed my mind. Save my 300 bucks. Let's go get Magnus back in the group. You better be. Are you suggesting he could have died on his way back? Well, he's not here, so fuck my life. Oh, Jesus. If a follower leaves far away from their spot, then the chance of them never making it back relates to their level, how well equipped they are, and how far away they are. I don't know if that's true. I did leave him on top of the thing. I just will hope that he's still there. You could have warned me about this. You just said he would make it back. Or that he would end up there. You didn't say that he might struggle to make it back. Well, then let's hope. Nope. So does that mean it will actually take a long time for him to get there, if he gets there at all? Because it's like in real time. Well, then we're fucked. If I knew this was a possibility, I would not have done it. I don't remember which one of these guys was the guy. Well, it would have been nice to know whether or not characters could possibly vanish if I disbanded. Well, you knew it was a possibility, though. Which man was the man? Are you saying you just read about this? Oh. Alright. Well, this fucking blows then. Because I don't want to load an earlier save before I got rid of him. Was it not a true quest? Yeah, I'm gonna have to and hope that he just makes it there someday. Oh, he's probably going there at walking speed, not running speed. That would be my only guess. Yes. Jesus Christ. Why? Stop doing that. Oh, there he fucking is. Son of a bitch.
Well, if it isn't the Wandering Outlander, it's about time.
You're such a dick. I'll bet. I guess so. What? What for? What? Why was it an option to ask then? I thought Blackroot was a vassal town of Tarrant. They're not even that far apart. It's like here to here. That should not be a different. You would have to like pass it to get to most other places. Dumbass. I'm gonna. The boat was closer. Did I just do Ashbury instead of Blackroot? Am I stupid? Son of a bitch! Oh, okay. So they actually sense it. Fascinating. What's even the point of that? And why is battle music still playing? I get it's on theme, but it's still silly. I want to see if I can actually convince this guy to pay up the taxes now. Well, I have not much of this. I guess I'll do it either way. Nope. Wait a minute. Is this when I have to buy my own boat? I have a feeling this guy won't go there. Yep. $50,000. Think we gotta do us a hijacking. Oh, of course. Great. Wasting a lot of money running around. Old Gilbert Bates is going to give me a boat loan, I guess. Or just cash in a favor he has, probably. Excuse me. I have no idea how old she is. One weird 700-year-old captain. Oh. Those are two different comments. Yeah, I suppose we do. Ashbury Min. I need the caboose. This is a short train.
You have returned. Tell me, what news?
Black Mountain Clan were banished to the void by Dark Elves.
It can't be. What possible purpose could that have served?
Dark Elves have been waiting for any excuse to banish dwarves.
But why?
Here's the whole story.
And to think my life has been conducted under the shadow of guilt for no reason Save it fit the heinous machinations
So
of
we
the
need to
Dark
suppress our
Elves.
mana presence.
I must think on this. But here, please take these coins for all your troubles. You have returned!
What? Well, that doesn't help. Alright, whatever. Well, if that money's... I didn't even... Wait, what? What? I just saw something. There's some text down here that said, you just noticed something is missing. But... I've been pickpocketed when? When did that happen? Why does it only show up, like, randomly? This UI is so fucking broken. I keep forgetting about them all, because they're irrelevant for so long. I kind of forgot that Gil Bates has ever hired us. Will the boat go to Ashbury, since they're less annoying about the stupid questions? Why am I running? Could have taken the subway. Darn steam rails made sure me ship was of no use to Ashbury. Well, fucking hell! I'm walking. Answering those questions for the stupid train is too annoying. Move, dick nose! I just figured we'd get to the island. Or at least get the man to agree to take us to the island. Fuck off, Aranax! I ain't got time for you. I'll kill your ass at the end of the game. Where is he? Where's Capitano? He's just not on board yet? What happened to him? Well, why would he be? He's supposed to be on his boat. Not in this one. That's the only bar I see. same one. Don't owe me. What? I understand they say that, but that guy said he wasn't doing it either. And then the other guy wanted to sell me a boat. And I'm like, I ain't got that money. So I thought I'd go talk to this guy. Why would he be there when his boat is here? This is all the way before I got paid by Gilbert Bates, so let's not forget to check in on him next time we're in Toronto. What are these men? These big burly bastards weren't here before. Yeah, why is he here? You lost your boat! Of course you did. You gambling fool. Well, why is this boat still in Ashbury? Wouldn't tell me of it before. Ended up with a gypsy shadow on account of the most cold-blooded murdering pirate who ever sailed the seas, and his name was Stringy Pete. What does he have to do with getting to Thanatos? Old Pete died more than 200 years ago, but legend has it he still sails the seas, haunting those who be unlucky enough to cross it. Saying I've seen this boat, and I know it'd be real. If you could get to this boat without getting yourself run through by his ghost, you'd have yourself a boat. Well, how do I get to the boat? Secret cove, an unmarked grave, except the sign of the evil eye, which is signed Stringy Pete, used to carve on his victims. What a sicko. I don't feel much like gambling, so I guess we'll be hunting down old Stinky Pete next time. Tomorrow we'll be back at this. And, yeah. I gotta get going now. So till then, have yourselves a wonderful night. Stay safe, stay healthy, and goodbye.